And live. Hello, everybody. How's it going today? Just gonna wait a little bit. Gotta get my stuff in order. Okay. Posted there. Just set status now. Okay. So, like when I played these games before, where I started with I have played through on stream. I've played 1 through 4. I've done all of those. I did play most of 5 and then stopped because I was tired and out of practice with it, but I've gotten practicing on both 5 and 6. So we're playing on the collection with turbo CPU enabled, which that just prevents the game from lagging. Hang on, let me grab my fan. Okay, I have fan now. Basically, when you have it on original, it's tied to the original like NES emulation limits. Turbo, it is not. It won't. The game won't run faster all the time, but it doesn't. It mitigates lag basically. I said that before. Other than that, that's the only change here. My controller, I've physically disabled the left bumper, so I can't use the rewind, and we aren't going to be using save states. So, yeah. I know I said I didn't want to interfere with Marina's stream, but I figured may as well start now. You know. Hang on. Okay. Decided to just send some friends the link. Let me just send this to 2 more. There, that'll be good. Okay. Let's go! Explosions. A vicious army of robots is bent on destroying the world. Oh no. And behind this destruction is... Proto-Man? That bastard. Yeah, the rewind thing's coming up, but I'm hitting the button for it and it ain't doing anything. In a Steam input, I have it disabled for this collection. Okay. There are a few bosses in this game that aren't very difficult. And honestly, some of them you can probably beat without their weakness to begin with, because hitting them with their weakness is harder. Oh, thank you for the raid, Marina. God damn. Okay, I gotta turn this game down a bit because I couldn't hear that raid go off at all. But welcome. How was your stream? How was Persona? What did I miss? Because I was there for the start of it. But yeah, I'm gonna start with Charge Man. Oh yeah, there's that. So something I found practicing, this game showers you in 1-ups. Not much. Stopped before May 2nd. Also, game, oh shit. Game's not muted. I didn't even set it to capture the audio. Hang on. There. Is it working now? I had all that time to prepare, and yet I just didn't. I don't know what the drop rate is in this game, but yeah, the 1-ups are way more common than they normally are. Normally it's a 1 in 128 chance. A change I believe I mentioned last time I played this to the charge shot is that the if you take damage you lose the charge, but in exchange it has a wider hitbox. And it still does the same amount of damage it did before. Rush Coil is different because instead of jumping off of Rush directly, he springs up from the bottom and then you can jump off him. Also, I did not mean to use the pause menu to despawn that mouse, but... Ow. I did practice this game last night. I don't know why I'm getting hit so much. I literally jumped into that one. Well, at least I got a big health. Streamer debuff, yeah. Performance anxiety. Yeah, one of the only issues with Charge Man is, well, there's that, where when he's just walking normally, he can turn around and make it impossible to jump over him. But also, he's got so many invincibility frames. Yeah, and his large body doesn't help. Because you were, a raider. The, mod view does that. I've been so unfocused for a moment that I forgot to mention that the train stage had a letter A in it. There we go. Yeah. Game feels a little bit low. I'm gonna turn it up just, let's try that. Yep. They are for beats. Wave Man is next, I think. Hitbox on some of these can be a little bit weird. Also, like, just sometimes you get stuff like that where the timing can feel impossible. Which, that entirely is on me because I screened the Steam and the, I guess, pendulum on at the same time. Or at, like, the weird timing. Ride and bubbles. And we jet skiing. Well, not jet skiing, but I don't know. I guess technically, who can say? Probably people who do whatever it is. I forget what it's called. Shit. I gotta remember the timing on when... Okay, it looks like it's whenever it, like, peaks. Is when it does the shot. Because it angles towards your, current position, so... Gotta sprinkle a few shots into the air to get the fish. Okay, now I have to be careful because I know that he is coming up. I've got to be able to jump for it. There it is! Got it! Ow. Fucking fish. Oh, well, I got one up. In the route that I picked, we aren't going to see many tanks early on, but the game will start showering them. Like, especially when you get to the fortresses, because then there's just, like, hundreds. Okay, well that was on me. It's hard to fight Wave Man with the charge kick specifically without getting hit yourself. Especially if he gets up against a wall, there's no way to charge kick him without getting hit. Like, you've got to be, like, right up close so that by the time the invulnerability ends, you're not still inside his hitbox. There we go. Get Water Wave, which only works on the ground, but it has decent coverage. And that's Starman's weakness, so we're going for him next. Careful of the spikes and the moon gravity. I don't know if we're on the moon. I know we're in space, at least. Or maybe it's a simulated anti-gravity situation. Well, not anti-gravity, I mean low gravity. Anti-gravity would mean that you go up. Fucking space mets. One advantage of playing the NES versions of these games that are, because the collection is basically just emulated. It's like, it's a very, like, nice emulation, and it's, like, got nice features built in, but, the charge noise, in the NES games, it's not that bad. Some of the, later games, like, I didn't show it in the powered up stream because I did that on a fresh file where I didn't have the charge unlocked, but, the charge sound in that game is really obnoxious. Like, I prefer these, like, ones where it's kind of like a lower pitch. In 7, it's also pretty bad, but... yeah. I think, the PlayStation games had it at the best. Right, I gotta be water waving you. And then you just kill me anyway. Forget his pattern. Oh yeah, but what I was getting at, the anniversary collection for the GameCube, PS2, all that, I mentioned it has input lag in 8, and that's because, well, it has like issues regarding most of it because the NES games in that collection aren't actually emulated. They're nice. They're not emulated, they're basically recreated from scratch, and one of the things that happens with that is there's no longer audio channel confliction. So the charge shot noise, like the charge sound, plays all the time, and it doesn't get cut off, which... eh. Like, there's a reason why in 9 and 10, the charge has a different sound. Gravity Man. This stage is fun. I don't even need that. What am I doing? Also, while you're upside down, do remember you need to use up to slide. Also, that super arrow is nice. I'm gonna get use out of that because... oh, wait. You can't use this on the ceiling. I'm gonna get use out of the super arrow, though, is what I was saying. Nah, just barely. Can't jump that high. There we go. If you fall through the ceiling there, it is a bottomless pit. Or I guess I was... you know what? I was about to say topless pit, but that sounds bad. We get flipped once more. Star Crash. Not the most useful of shields in the series. You can walk with it, which you could with Skull Barrier as well, but just like one hit from anything, be it like you hit an enemy with it, or it or it locks a projectile and it dissipates. I almost died to Gravity Man there because of that. And we get Gravity Hold, which is basically a screen nuke. And it's Gyro Man's weakness. In my practice run, I mistakenly went to Crystal Man with this instead. Which, Crystal Man is weak to gyro attacks, so... New badge, hell yeah. That's awesome. Whoa. Okay, wait. Ah, fuck, I didn't mean to spawn that back on. Kinda global, but yeah. How many? Okay, yeah, I do have extra lives. Because, I, am not good at getting the, letter in this stage without dying. So... It's like, you keep it when you lose a life, and it's right before a checkpoint, so... Oh wait, there's an extra life here anyway, so... I don't really have any weapons. I could use Gravity Hold, but I need to hang on to that. Okay. The letter is coming up, I believe. If it's not in this screen, it's the next. Okay, it's not this screen, but it's the next one for real this time. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, it's on this screen. Somehow got it and lived. Normally I super arrow over that after I die getting the letter. Because the super arrow is... It's like Rush Jet, but it just goes in a straight line and way faster, and also when the energy from it runs out, you don't get just dropped off. You just keep going till it hits a wall. And even when it hits a wall, it sticks to it, so... Alright. Gyro Man's easy, but I'm not sure if I can do him without damage using the Gravity Hold, so I'm just gonna go with the Buster for this first little test run here, see how I do. Yeah, there it was. I got through his first cycle. Now, using the Gravity Hold, all you have to do is just use it occasionally and focus on damaging, or dodging his attacks. Because it does exactly enough damage to kill him with the shots you get of it. So don't, like, just spam it too fast, because then you'll hit his iframes and it won't damage him at all. But yeah. And Gyro Attack is... Oh, and Rush Jet too. But, Gyro Attack is pretty simple. It's just, it shoots a thing and you can press up or down to change its direction. But next is Crystal Man. Okay. Can turn the fan off a bit because it's cold. Thanks for the hydrate. We're finally gonna start getting tanks in this stage, which I'm not gonna need them for any of the main 8 bosses, but still. Shit. I was about to say, if you need to, you can use Star Crash to block those, crystals, which I might have to. Just be careful with it, because, again, you only get one shot, or, you can only block one projectile per use. Like, the shield will go away. Don't need a 1-up. I'm just gonna... As long as you don't pick up whatever Eddie gives you, it'll keep respawning. Like, he'll just keep coming back and offering something different. And eventually... Wait a second, what tanks? Oh, yeah. There it is. Yeah, one thing I remember is... So, that just reminded me of a, there was this, like, drawing I saw back in the, mid-2010s. Oh god, why am I thinking back on the 2010s with nostalgia? Fuck. That was, like, during this dark age where the last, like, Mega Man game we really got was Mega Man 10. And, there wasn't anything after that, and everything that was announced after that kept getting cancelled. After, Inafune left Capcom. But, we've recovered from that since, because we got 11, and now we have Dual Override on the way. Which, honestly, I'm curious to see which, engine that's in, because, oh fuck, I missed a tank there. Shit. Well, it's alright. But, there was some, internal footage that was shown where, some new employees, while getting themselves acquainted with the RE engine, actually did make, like, a Mega Man-style game in that. So I'm curious if, that project is actually what Dual Override came from. Fuck, I missed the V! Technically, it's the Roman numeral 5, but... Oh, I got another shot at that tank, okay. Yeah, anyway, the thing I was getting at is during that time where it's like there weren't any new Mega Man games coming out, there was this, like, just drawing I saw where it was just Mega Man as, like, a homeless guy, next to a, sign with, written on it was, "Will work for E-Tanks." There we go, I got the beat. And that was basically the encapsulation of what it was like being a Mega Man fan at that point. Because other than like the first time we got any good news with Mega Man during that time was when he got into Smash Bros. That still. There we go. Also, something with the mystery tank I didn't know was if you're at full health and weapon energy and you use it, any enemy on screen turns into a 1-up. Which I might show that off at this point, because I now know that there's multiple instances of the mystery tank appearing. It's just I've never known that before, because I always would save that tank for the final boss. And if you have one already, none of the other ones spawn in. We get the crystal eye from that. And that's Napalm Man's weakness. And something I learned in between is that I knew this stage was based on something. They fucking based this stage off the Vietnam War. And because of that, this game itself is actually banned in Vietnam. Yeah. Because weapons in this game aren't that great, honestly, I find myself just using the Buster most of the time. And then I just slide into spikes sometimes, as you do. Okay, if you just... Okay, got close enough to the edge that they stopped. Alrighty. Hey, Eddie, I'm going to get a tank from you. Yeah, I can hear. Why would I check that as if I haven't gotten not many already? But yeah, I feel like what probably happened with this stage is, concepting, or, why did I say concepting like that? During the conception of this, like, stage, I feel like what happened was, is it literally just going to keep giving me, do I have to have the Buster equipped to, give me the fucking tank, Eddie. Is that, are you just gonna keep giving me... No, okay, you're not locked into 1-up, okay. But, I feel like they probably came up with Napalm Man as a name first, or it's like, these were designed by the other people, I don't know why I'm saying that. They probably just had like, okay, he's called Napalm Man, what's that known for? I don't know, the only, like, war that it's been used in was Vietnam. Okay, do that. How to think of something to talk about that isn't sad real life stuff while I wait for Eddie to just fucking do his job. I just want a tank. Eddie, please. I'm having the worst luck with Eddie. Finally, there we go. Thank you, Eddie. And get the end there. There's that 1-up Eddie wanted me to have so badly. There, I have it now. Shit. Okay. Don't go too fast when going down there, because hitting the side of the spikes still kills you. I always thought it looked like these missiles had a little, like, blank face. I know it's supposed to be, like, paneling, but I don't know, look at that and tell me it doesn't look like 2 eyes, and then, like, duck lips. So I guess not like a straight face, but like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that kill me. I have done Napalm Man without his weakness, though. I mean, I accidentally thought... No, wait, that was Crystal Man, my bad. I've done Crystal Man, no weakness. I've done a variation of Napalm Man, though, because in one of the other games, I don't want to spoil which one. You know, it's probably known. It's just the weapons archive from 10, I'll just say it. I don't remember what the bosses in that are weak to most of the time, so I just end up bustering them. Most of the time I've played that game, though, was as base, so... It's like, that's like the one Mega Man game I've put the most time into, but I played as the easiest character to play it as. And time for Stone Man, the weakest boss in this game. In terms of, I don't know, his design's okay, but his, like, weapon sucks ass. And also, well, we'll see what he does in his fight. He obtained, and that gets us Burb. Burb created by Dr. Cossack as both apologies and thank you to Mega Man. Ah, I wanted that. I'll take that, though. In this game, Beat basically just... If you've played Terraria, the Finch staff, I'm pretty sure is just based on this guy's behavior. He just swoops out anything that... I was gonna say breathes, but these are robots, they don't breathe. Which there is energy balancer in this game. Yeah, anything that threatens Mega Man's life is enemy of Beats. In 6, they nerf him, and then they changed his function entirely in every other game that he's in. In, I forget if he's in 9, but I know he is in 10, and, he has the same function that he had in 7, which is, if you fall in pits, you'll automatically use a beat call to just, like, have him come, like, lift you out of the pit. And then you can manually, like, just steer a little bit to get yourself back on solid ground. But you only get, like, so many of those whistles that you can carry at a time, and you have to buy more, so it's balanced. Of course, as a kid, I bought many of those. I would leave the game running in places with infinitely spawning enemies to just farm up bolts, and use those to buy beat whistles. Even in my most recent playthrough, I think of 9, I did that just so I could buy everything. Where it's like, there's one spot in Plugman stage where if you use the Jewel Satellite, the Jewel Satellite being one of the best shields in the entire franchise, because it can kill multiple things without, destroying itself. But, there's like enemies in Plugman stage that just... The Jewel Satellite destroys them in one shot, and then it doesn't, it can't be, like, taken out by, you know what I'm trying to say, is that it can't be destroyed by the, enemy in question. Oh, nice! Thank you, Eddie, for giving me the tank on the first try this time. I appreciate that. Also, I said I practiced for both this and, 6, but in reality, I actually didn't practice the Wily Castle in 6, because I wanted to just have, like, a bit of a surprise. but it's in that, like, part where it's like, I don't mind trying it a bunch because I remember that being not that hard anyway. Yeah, so he has the, stone there that he shoots out, and then his only other thing he does is jump around and crumble. Not the best design in the world. Let's just blast him away. Which, I don't think anyone told the developers that Napalm is, fire, like, burn-based, demolition. And that's why it was banned in the Geneva Convention. Because it doesn't just, like, explode things, it, like, literally causes, like, fires. But, here, it's literally just that. And we get Power Stone, not the fighting game I've never played. And this weapon sucks ass. I need a screenshot of this for later. I have to show that to Meat Chunk. I just came into the castle, my weapons are full. This music's great, though. I don't need those, actually. Well, now I kind of do. And I forgot I have to jump off the coil up. Technically, I think beat is a weakness of all of the fortress bosses here, but I'm gonna save the, energy on him for the, last two. Because I can use the mystery tank. The mystery tank I have anyway, I could probably use it now and I'd get a new one before, like, the, like, end game. I know there's at least 2 coming up. Nope. And... nope. These things can't hurt you. Their intent is more to annoy. What's the life count looking at? I'm gonna save my extra lives, so I'll just use one of my many tanks. I think Water Wave is what this first one's weak to. Darkman 1. Version 1, anyway. I don't know if it's version 1 or if it is just Darkman 1, but whatever. And now he's dead. I killed Darkman 1. Okay, if I recall correctly, this side is nothing. I thought there was a tank here. Shit. If you need to farm weapon energy up, this is a good place to do it, just going up and down the ladder. I meant, what the fuck's Star Crash gonna do to get me up here? Shit. Okay, let's get the jet off screen to save energy on that. Oh yeah, I haven't shown off what Power Stone does yet. That is it. It is very hard to hit anything with that, much less actually hit something you intend to. And that's why I usually start with Charge Man, just because, yeah. Okay, if you hold the opposite direction with a... Fuck. If you hold the opposite direction with Rush Jet, you can actually slow it down. And this is why I mentioned energy farming is just for this section here. For that section that I died on anyway. It's to just in case you want to go in with full Rush Jet. I think the super arrow also can work, but because the terrain is more uneven, it's easier to do Rush Jet so you can make micro corrections. Shit! Ah. How many lives am I? Okay. Because I can just game over just to get myself back up in case I need to, but I've got plenty of tanks, so... Fuck, I could've... dangerous. No, not that. Okay. Go down here, then hop on the jet. We're gonna go in slow. Shit! Okay, let's game over because I'm not going through... Like, I'm on the, like, there's no checkpoint, so I may as well. I didn't even game over once during my practice run. course, one nice thing about game overing is that it does refill your weapon energy. What do you mean that didn't count because it was... That doesn't even make you immune to gravity! Fuck! Okay, let's get past the spike ceiling part first. Then we'll rush Jet, because the fucking enemy placement is a bitch. Maybe unequip the Jet. I fucking didn't even realize that conveyor was going the other way. I hate this fucking level. It's just wasting my time. Ah! I need stress Tic Tacs. Oh, I'm on 1 life. That was deliberate. I needed to game over. Fuck you. Now the game's being nice to me with 1-ups. Enjoy your food. Okay. Get the Jet. Fuck! God damn it! That was on me. I was too busy going like, okay, now I just gotta start holding up to get to the ladder, and then I fucking realized the fucking Jet was going into the ceiling. Too late. And that clipped me through it, because game design, we don't know how to do, like, ceiling detection in that way, so we can't just make it stop pushing up when you fucking hit the ceiling. It's an old janky game from the 80s. This is still better than the usual standards, they just probably didn't expect people to try shit like that. That one fucking conveyor going the other way! I still have another game to do after this. Still have more than 2 lives. Okay, made it here. Let's not fuck it up. Okay, I want that tank. I didn't turn around fast enough. I'm not checkpointed yet. The stage doesn't fucking checkpoint. The stage doesn't fucking checkpoint you at that point. I didn't have this much trouble during the practice run, I promise you. No, we're just gonna have to use beat to get through this section just because these enemies are gonna be a pain. I say that and then he just doesn't do shit sometimes. Because his AI just decides when it wants to actually pay attention to something. Okay. No, wait. I keep forgetting that fucking belt goes the other way. Okay, at this point, because I need to save life, you know, no, never mind. If I game over this stage, I'm gonna kill something. Fictional. But... Alright, let's inch our way through this section. Try not to spawn too many enemies in at once. Appreciated. Okay. I don't like that one just spawned in behind me. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I have the tank now, so I don't have to bother going for that again. I want that. We're locked in. It probably was I was more like focused when I was playing this last night or something. I don't know. Let's eat the last bit of energy he needs. Don't like those leaps of faith. Well, no, a leap of faith would be if you just didn't have any indication where the platform would be. Still, I feel like I'm always going to miss the ladder, but then it's like if you don't commit to the jump enough, you won't make it back. I forget what this is weak to. Let's try gyro attack, maybe? Nope. That only did 1 damage to you. Crystal Eye? No, that doesn't seem like it. Was that it? That's it. There we go. Right, this stage. This little first bit throws a lot of stuff at you. Try not to go too far until you take out this first... I don't know what this thing's called, because right there's a second one. And dealing with 2 of these at the same time is not fun. Let me tell ya. Thank you. Yeah. This stage isn't honestly as bad. We got this, which if you're not careful, you will get dragged into spikes, but there's not endless enemies trying to bomb you at the same time, so as you can see though, the game is still using said enemy trying to bomb you. It's not like endless, it is just like position based when it spawns in, but still. Oh, come on, I needed that. Well, not really needed it, but I would have liked to have it. Hey, Savannah. How's it going? I'm probably gonna die in this section, so... Exhausted? That's fair. Fuck this. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's another one. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to make the jump with this asshole jumping around me. So, oh fuck, I didn't off-screen him! And I died anyway, like I said. This might be the only time I get use out of Power Stone, just because I can kind of hit downwards with it. But as you can see, it's still impossible to aim. Okay, now this one I gotta just go all out with, so... Go, my high damage weapon! I don't actually even know if the napalm bomb is that high damage, but... What's it cool down after I stream in 2 hours? In games. Yeah. 3-stream streak? Hell yeah! I wish I had more good redeems to get those extra points more use. That should have gone to something more deserving. Oops. Not the stopping fan. Oh. Where was the checkpoint? Where was the checkpoint? Where was the fucking check? It's back here! Oh, fuck you. Just gonna let you get closer in case you fuck and you're gone. shit. Okay, I gotta use a tank now. There we go. Yeah, some people, Marina included, just want to watch the world burn, I guess. It's me, I'm the world. That doesn't go high enough. Let me go down in case he drops an energy. I don't want to accidentally flip it. With Power Stone, at least. Please die soon. That was... like, I hate that this is literally the best option I had in that situation. I suppose I could use Gyro Attack, but... not really. So I'd have to be... I don't know if it just goes straight up if you hit it in the right timing. Okay. You can also use Super Arrow to get over this entire section. Whoa. Shit. Okay. That could have gone bad. That could have been really bad. Go, my bird! E-tank. There we go. It's sad that he disappears for that because he counts as a projectile. Redeem is for stealing the weather. Fair. It sounds off key. Now that's more like it. And that's the real Proto Man. Thank you for the L. Go, my bird. If I need a heal during this fight, which is now, okay. Just gonna use this because we'll be getting another one soon. That was loud. Gotta get good at jumping over those barriers. Got him. Dark Man down. Slow text crawl time. I need a sip of water. Oh, it's been 5 minutes. Joy. I didn't get this far in the last stream I ever did of this game. So now we're back up to... We now surpassed that first stream, is what I was trying to say there. And there's a new M-Tank right there. That's not even the last chance we get at having one. Level design! Okay, I may as well just throw so I can get my, like, lives back up to the base 2. That'll also refill my, beat energy. Oh, and I get another free tank on top of that. So technically this is an easy way to just grind them up if you want. I don't want, because I have to do a whole other game on top of this one. That was close. You know what? No, wait, I took damage. I was gonna show in this room the one-up thing with the mystery tank, but nah. The title Mystery Tank didn't make much sense to me. And, I don't think it made sense to the developers as, like, either, because in, they, changed it back to, M-Tank after 7, but in 7 it's called an S-Tank. Fuck! I forgot it shot 3, and I wasn't paying attention to the one shooting backwards. There. It's dead now. Now I'm gonna coil up and then jet across further. Because as I recall, this section's not fun. Okay, I can just get close up here. I believe this is basically the same thing that they had in a Dustman stage back in 4. robot. You can use this to farm up lives if you want. Like I said before, the chance of getting a 1-up drop is way more common in this game, so it wouldn't actually take you that long. Okay, this boss is technically weak to Crystal Eye, but I find it easier to just fight it with the Buster. I'm going to use a tank. I probably should have just waited. Yeah, I find this easier with the Buster just because you have to shoot the bottom parts of the body in order to actually get them to fly out. Ah, almost got 2 in there. Fuck! Okay, I don't need to charge for this one, I can just... There. That's a fun fight, honestly. I don't know if I smell food or if that's my PC burning. No, my PC doesn't smell like it's burning, it's food. That jump is very easy to just, like, flip yourself on those spikes there. If you didn't, I think there's a mystery tank here if you didn't have one. Now we have water physics, which I'm now realizing is just the space physics from Starman stage. Because there wasn't really underwater in Waveman stage. Shit. Made it across. Nice. Enjoy your food while I enjoy my suffering. I think that's a pit. Yep. There's more stage. It looks just wide enough that you think it might, like, maybe there's nothing on the other end, but nah. Oh, got a life back I lost. Oh, and another one. Nice. I probably could have put that in the jetter coil. shit. Okay, wait. There's no way to control what, angle these, like, what direction the, stones rotate in, by the way. This weapon is just trash. Ah, fuck, another. I don't know if I have the energy to actually do 6 in this stream. I might do it next time. I don't know. We'll find out together. I did it. I didn't mean to fire that, fuck. I needed that gyro attack. Yeah. Hang on real quick. Let me just change the title on Twitch. There, now it's just Mega Man 5. And right up here, that's the last mystery tank if you didn't have one. I will take that E-tank, though. Boss rush. You don't want to be careful that you don't fall into Gravity Man. You want to fall, like, right beside him. There we go. Fuck. I don't even want to bother using this on you, but I may as well. Just to, like, prove a point. Okay. I need to lock in. No, not that! I keep forgetting it auto-highlights the Buster. Okay, I forget what you are weak to. That's only doing one, okay. That only did one. Buster's gonna be my best shot, I guess. You want to stay close to the middle so you can jump over or just slide over to the side, because if you're on the side and you're not ready to like switch platforms, he can, like you see, he's like exactly wide enough to just hit the entire like side of the arena. So if you're not careful, he will just crush that entire thing and you won't be able to jump away to the other side in time. And also, while jumping over, be careful of the spikes. I did not mean to slide there, I was trying to jump. That one's on me. I deliberately hit down that time. In case I'm sliding away, I want to just not be facing the spikes. Okay, now I just gotta hit him with the Buster. And of course, that's not the end. there's still one more stage on the map after all. We haven't even reached the skull. I'm surprised the game had enough restraint to not put spikes in that drop. Okay, you, I think, are Crystal Eye. No. Gyro attack? No. Oh, arrow. There we go. Now I just gotta focus on dodging while the bird does attacks for me. May as well. Ain't that just the nicest noise you've ever heard in your life? Okay. Now I don't even have to move because as soon as he reappears, boom. Win! And there's Dr. Light. And the castle is exploding. Strong arms, though. I guess, you never deleted the super arm. And yeah, you can see him down there in the corner. And then he just sneaks out. Ugh. But there we go, that's Mega Man 5. I'm just gonna get ready to raid. You. Alright. Thank you everybody for tuning in. And as always, remember, Sweet dreams.